all parked up for the next one, which is Bolehill, near Cromford, is it? Worksworth. I tried to get in from the other side where you go up the set of steps, but there's nowhere to park, and certainly not for something my size. So I take it it's this way somewhere. I'll get the OS maps out in a minute, and well, I best get them out when I get to this junction here. Because if not, you can guarantee I'll be going the wrong way. Not many cars in the car park. I mean, it's fairly early. Right, this is a cycleway, so. Right. Well, I've just come from that way. And I've got this route I've got is, that's a Cromford moor up there, and I've got a feeling that's the way I need to go. So this is the way I'm going to go. We'll see where it takes me. I wished I could have parked at the other end, so I just got to go straight up them big flight of steps. But I suppose coming this way gives you a bit more of a workout. Oh dear. Let me. I think I best have a look at me. Yeah, the OS maps. That's obviously black rocks. So we'll have a look at this information board. I suppose it's just about black rocks, not where I'm going. Right, check my phone. Well, that's a killer. Coming up this stone path at the side of black rocks. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest, but it's never ending. I mean, I'm up so far. Just spoke, well, I just spoke to a farmer. I didn't know he was a farmer. He was dressed as if he was out walking. He asked me if I was all right. I said I would be if this weren't so bad. A bit steep for me. And he laughed. Then he started to climb over a gate, the way I need to go, but it says private lad, keep out. So just out of innocence, I turned around to him and said, what you call it? "Where you going, mate?" And he looked at me and said, "I'm going to my horse." I says, "Oh," I says, "No, I just wondered if you were going to the trig point. I thought you might have known there's a quicker way, that was all." And he told me to come up here. Now he's walking across the field to me, so I don't know if he's coming over to me again. So I'll just put I'll leave it recording, but I'll just put the phone, I'll just put the stick down and see if he says anything. Here he comes now behind me. I wish I was fit as you.
You get in there.
I take it I'm going up that still further up that way, am I?
Follow it round.
Right.
Through a stile, just follow it, and head that way. Once you go up onto the top, head that way, you'll come to the trigger point.
Right, thank you very much, sir. Well, I seem to be in a bit of a better mood that time. I've got loads of people coming up now. They must be going obviously the same place. But right, I best get up where he's gone to. Well, I've come up that way. You can't see a lot. It's that misty up for some reason. Farmer told me to come this way. He says there was a way through that lot, the woods, which is a shortcut. He says, but it was 3 times as steep. So I thought I'd give it a miss. I'm glad I did. As I was walking around and looking down there, that's the gate you're going to come up. I'm still not exactly on my OS line, but I think that's just how I've plotted it, because I'm literally like a few feet to the left of the OS map line, and this is some sort of a walkway. I know I've got to go further up here, and then bear right. It's starting to rain as well now. Typically I've just took my coat off. And now it's starting to rain. Oh dear. Oh, uphill again. Oh dear. I think I wish I could have found somewhere to park, so I could have just come up the other way and up the steps. Might have been a killer for me, but I would have been at the top of them by now. Or lying passed out on them, one of the two. But I can't believe it's starting to rain. It's going to put a dampener on the day. Oh, dear me. As you can see, the views are absolutely brilliant, as long as you don't want to look further than 50 feet. But, oh dear. I'll be glad when I start going down. Well, then again, I suppose the trig's a bit the highest point, isn't it? Oh dear. Right. I best shut and zee up and get a riddle on. Because, like I say, it's trying to do its best to rain. I ain't putting my coat back on now. It's off, so it's staying off. Well, you won't believe it, will you? I literally just did my last recording. I know. At the bottom of that bit of a hill there. I don't know what, 50, 60 metres away. Start walking, wondering where the hell I am. And then all of a sudden, it appears. A bit like when I went to Shining Tour. I sat down because it was getting a bit too much for my knees. I had 20 minutes, a cup of coffee and a couple of sandwiches. Started walking again, and then all of a sudden it was there in front of me. And it's just done the same again. So, here we are. So, that's number 19 for me only. Bolehill, near Cromford, Worksworth area. I know there's more than one. Is this one Stanley Moor? I'm not 100% sure. But I'm not too fussed which one it is. I'm here now. No doubt we'll do the other one. Nice bit of graffiti there. Dickheads. Sorry about that, but that's how it makes me feel. A bit like when these clowns stand on the top of them. That winds me up as well. Dear me. Right. Let's take a picture. And set off down. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to do any more today or not. I'd like to. Well, I don't think I've got any other maps close to this area. I know there's a few near Worksworth, isn't there? Well, there's definitely 2 or 3. So I'll have a look. Well, we'll see anyway. Alright, I shall get back to you on the way back down. So I'm going to go back the way I came. I know that way. Well, a quick goodbye to this one. I'm going to have a gander at going to see if I can find the other one. I've got no maps planned out for it, the other Bolehill that is. And we'll see how we get on that. But morning. Oh dear. There's quite a few people come up there since I've been there. I moved out the way of the pillar, but nobody actually touched it. They just all went up and stood, you know, on the ground near it. And again, those 2 gentlemen which have just gone past me, they've touched it. Right. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go and see if I can find the one in Burton Moor. It's about 15 miles or so from here. Well, 15 miles to the start of where I planned my route from. But it's a no access one, isn't it? So it'll give me a drive out. I don't really want to go back home yet. I mean, it's still fairly early. Still only 9:30. Oh, oh dear. Well, when I checked the OS maps when I got there, and it said I was obviously at the right place, it told me it took me I think it was just over an hour, but I'd walked 2.9 miles, so there was something wrong with that somewhere. I only normally walk about a mile, and especially up this steep bit. This was, well, I mean, not the bit I'm on now, but I mean the bit before I got to the top bit. So I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. Told me I was walking at 3 miles an hour, which again, that sounds a bit dubious. Especially coming up that, like I say, it was uphill pretty much all the way, and I can't imagine I was walking at 3 miles an hour. Oh. But right, I'm going to get a bit of a motor on because I'm going downhill. I shall speak to you few people what say they watch the videos a bit later. So, bye. Well, that's the first one done. Still not sure if I'm going to do another one yet. I'm going to drive over and have a look. Well, according to my phone, I've done 1.7 miles. But it was hard work going up. But never mind. Right, that'll either be it for the day, or there'll be some more if I get to find somewhere to park at the other one. Catch you later. Right, I need to get on the public footpath for this second one, and from what I can see, the footpath is up at the top of this field and to the right of those trees. So hopefully there'll be some sort of sign showing me. Because I can't seem to find where it starts. Well, not where it starts, but where I can get on it. But according to me map, if I go up to the top of this field, it's supposed to come from the right hand side in the next field, hopefully. So I'll bring you back in when I find it. Oh dear. There's a hell of a lot of them touring BMW motorbikes out today. There's been a crash as well. There's an ambulance on the corner. There's a load of motorbikes. Well, the Ethel map is telling me I've got to the edge of this field, the top corner, and go round to the right, and there's some burial grounds or something. And what they said, I don't know. Must be here somewhere. I don't know. Ah, there's the footpath. So I am somewhere near it then. So where it is, I'm not. There's a bit of a width along here. Fucking hell. A real bad width. I don't know what that is. Oh, now I do. It's about 2 or 3. Oh, fucking hell. Sheep carcasses. So, from somewhere, right, that looks like the burial ground. Well, I don't know, it's higher up over there. Let me have a quick look at me Ethel map, see what it's telling me. Yeah, it's over there directly in front of me. Yeah, right. I don't know where I know the fallen trig point somewhere, isn't it? I think this is the one where it's lying down. As for where, I don't know. But no, it's against a wall, isn't it? Because I've seen people actually gone over the wall to sit on it and whatever. So I know it's over there. So well, I don't necessarily think it's over there yet, because it looks like it's in a clean field like this one. So it could be anywhere. But the Ethel map is taking me there. I assume that's those grounds, which are said there's 2 of them, and there's 2 there which are circled. Yeah, There ain't no Ethel. There was no trig point in there. It's in this field, it's in a field somewhere. Where, I don't know. Let me just go and have a look down here. I don't think, like I say, I don't think there's anything down here. Doesn't help with it lying down, does it? Behind a wall. So have a look down here. Well, according to my Ethel map, this along here, straight over there to that brick wall, is the public footpath, which goes straight through this gate and across to that gate over there. And where that open gate is over there is where the Bronze Age mountings are for the Ethel. And Chris, that wall up there is where those dead sheep are, because they're still there and they rank. Well, they're obviously still there because they can't move, but you know what I mean. But if you turn to there, there is the trig pillar lying flat. So even I walked past it the first time. So it just shows you you're fixated on looking at something else because you're looking towards where the Ethel map pinpoints. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know, the burial site probably is a little bit higher, but there is the pillar. And how's your father? Well, I got here. Have a quick sit down. Feet are saturated. So yes, I got here. But I can't see now. According to where that gate is there, across this field here, down to where that wall is, and then down that way is the public footpath. And I zoomed right in on my Ethel map, and it shows me the red like footprints showing that it's a well, public footpath or right of way or whatever. So I don't know where this no access things come from. I really don't know, because the only gate I've opened is that one there, which isn't locked, to go over to the I think it was Bronze Age, is it 2 Bronze Age burial site things, I think they said, something like that anyway. But that's where it pinpointed me on the map. So I actually walked past this pillar. I cannot believe it. Well, as I say, I walked past it. It was over. I was over there where that gate is. So the pillar is there. So I'm going to take a picture and then shoot off back. And I shall talk to you in a bit. Right, just a quick one. Now I'm back in the camper. Like I say, it's a nightmare for me to find somewhere for parking to do this without walking miles and miles. So I've parked on a side track. Well, you saw from, well, you'd see from the video at the just before this bit. But the what three words are dote, contain, and flop. Or so, but it was a little bit off. Well, I was about 3 or 4 squares off, so I'm gonna probably do that again. But like I say, I can't remember what I said the first time. Anyway, I don't. The first word is D-O-T-E. So that's dote, contain, and flop. And that brings you straight to the bottom of the hill. You walk through 2 fields, and the trig point is in the third field on the left, but the actual pillar is on the right at the top of the second field. Like I said in the video, I walked past it the first time and never saw it. I'll never know. I saw it on the way back out. But like I say, that's another 2 done. So right, I'm gonna shoot off home, and might plan a couple for tomorrow. Like I say, it depends on where I can find where there's some easy parking. Right, thanks. Catch you again. Bye bye.